welcome to my new and improved YouTube channel. I haven't been on here in about 3 years, and that's so crazy because I forgot all about my YouTube channel. Well, not necessarily forgot, but I kind of just like went on TikTok and been posting on TikTok where I have a good follow, but let me go back to my first love, which is YouTube. And my friend, she actually reminded me because she texted me and she was like, "Hey, do you still get on your YouTube?" And I'm like, "No, I don't." But anyways, I was like thinking about it like, wow, after I was going through my YouTube videos and I found out that I had like 115 followers on here, I was like, I need to get back on my YouTube shit. So, this is my first official YouTube video, and I just want to share with you guys my journey from living in Chicago to moving to Dallas. I have officially been in Dallas for a whole year. I have a beautiful baby boy, Georgie Porgy Pumpkin Pie, who's 6 months, who's about to be 7 months. And, you know, I'm just gonna share my journey with y'all. I don't even gotta get too much into it with you because you're gonna see. I'm gonna answer the questions that people might want to know, which me and dad are not together. I was pregnant longer than the relationship. And, like many women, I wanted a family. I wanted things to work really bad. And with me wanting to make things work really bad, actually took a turn for the worse. So none of it worked out. And since none of it worked out, I'm just on a journey of recovering from postpartum, learning who I am again. And you know what? I've always been a nurturing person, and having my son made, I don't know, being a mom just became like my hidden superpower. And like I've evolved so much. Like it's just so much shit that I used to do that I no longer do because I have a son, and I don't want my son to react to things the way that I do. I want him to think about things before he does them. I want him to acknowledge his feelings. I want him to stand in his truth. And that's, he's teaching me as I'm teaching him. So that's the journey of being a mom. But yeah, so let's jump into the story about how I moved to Dallas. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe, add me on Instagram, add me on TikTok. Let's go. So from Chicago to Dallas, it's like 13 and a half hours. And boy, was that drive long as shit. I packed up my car. I took my dog, my little baby bump, and whatever little belongings I had left. And I was all nice and moved in with my then boyfriend. First trimester was something else. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. If I wasn't eating, I was sleeping. If I wasn't sleeping, I was throwing up. That's what the hell was going on with that. And funny story is, when I got pregnant, I took a plan B, and that plan B did not fucking work. Like, they always work for me. I don't know what happened. Here we are. We are 9 weeks. I have made weekly progress ever since I found out that I was pregnant. So every week I had a new video of my baby bump, and this is us at our first ultrasound. Oh, you're cute.
Very cute. So we do something called a crown to rump measurement. And you are measuring pretty consistent, so we'll keep that due date. I believe it was
July 21st.
Yes. I'm going to print some of these for you.
I was minding my business, and this was not here yesterday, but it is here today. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Like, I knew I was going to be a mama one day. I just didn't know when I was going to be a mama. But like I was super excited to be expecting life, to be carrying life. Like I don't know how people do it. And I don't know. It was just, I was in shock. Like, wow, I'm pregnant. Wow, I'm having a baby. I just wanted to show you how I have to put my pants on. Cause I can't. Like I have That's a shame. Then I gotta zip the baby up a little bit. Sad. And then I do this. Not long after, I had to go to the ER because I had some severe vaginal bleeding. Come to find out, my cervix was really short and I could have miscarried my baby. I was really sad about it, but I'm not gonna lie. The weather in Dallas kind of made me feel better because why the fuck was it so warm outside? It's a little windy, but you know, it's pretty warm. We gotta wear coats. Yeah. So, yeah, the weather made everything better for me because it was cold at home. But I was going through a lot mentally and emotionally. Like, I didn't know how to deal with being pregnant. Like, it was just a lot. And, like, I didn't know how to control my hormones. I didn't know what to do with my hormones. And, like, people would just tell me, like, you know, just let it all out. Let it be. But it was like, I'm a Virgo. I don't know how to let shit be. And then, yeah, I cried over cereal. It was just all bad. My dog was really attached and protective of me during my pregnancy, as if we're not already close and attached at the skin. Still excited about having a baby. I was planning a baby moon, planning a baby shower. Like, I was just planning everything because I was so excited. But what I really wanted to know, was it a girl or a boy? It's all warm outside and stuff. And I put on a sweater and a coat. For no reason. These motherfuckers called me while I was at work talking about they know the gender of the baby. I was indecisive. Do I want to know? Yes, I want to know. No, I don't want to know. Fucking hate crime. I just knew I was having a daughter named Lavender Noel. And I was actually pregnant with a little George Raphael Thomas V. Fooled the fuck out of me. I go up in the bathroom. And I'm like, I lift up my shirt or whatever. And I'm like, what is this? This was not just... Y'all seen it. It was small. Now it's big. Why he doing that? Why is you doing this? I'm still thick though. You see the hips? You see it? It's taking away my booty, I'm sure. Like, he really just like everybody else that finds out the gender of their baby, I started buying my baby stuff as soon as I knew. He was a boy, I bought him his first little couple of outfits. This being the first one I ordered from Amazon, which was a Winnie the Pooh set. And the second one being some onesies from Target. And being pregnant, y'all, every time I would do something, I was out of breath. Like, I couldn't even finish doing my hair without taking multiple breaks and catching breaths and taking sips of water because, baby, I was tired. Simple tasks made me tired. But still, once again, I'm emotionally and mentally, you know, sad and going through it while I'm pregnant. I enjoyed seeing this little life grow inside of me. It was just such a great and happy feeling. Like, wow, I'm carrying a child. But it still was days where I'm just like, maybe I shouldn't do this because, you know, my relationship, it just started to get different. It was so different. I felt lonely. Like, he was physically there, but there was no emotion there. Like, he wasn't excited like I was excited. And it seemed like he didn't care the way that I cared, but I'm sure he cared differently than I did, but it just wasn't there. So I actually ended up taking a flight home to see my friends and family because, baby, I was miserable. I was hungry because Dallas food is terrible. It ain't got shit on Chicago. Also, another decision that I had to make was I had to leave my dog with my mom because my dog kept getting into it with my baby daddy. And that was just a piece of me that I needed there, but I didn't have with me throughout my pregnancy. So here we have it. I'm pregnant with my first child. I moved away from my friends and family. I got fired from my job. I'm going through it mentally, physically, and emotionally. Me and my boyfriend were not getting along. He's not getting along with my dog. I had to send my dog back to Chicago to live with my mom. I damn near almost lost my baby. And yeah, it's just a fucking lot. What made this process easier, even though she was 900 miles away, was my best friend and my child's godmom, Ashley. She was my rock my entire pregnancy. I mean, we even joked around like that she was my baby daddy because it was just things, the emotional part from my baby daddy I wasn't getting from him, but I got it from her. And it's just, she helped me through this really big life changing moment. And even when I felt those first little movements, I still was like, wow, I'm a mom. I gotta be strong for my baby. I gotta relax for my baby. I can't stress him out. So I would do my best not to stress him out or cause any pain or whatever. I also got up with my childhood friend Aaliyah, and guess what she did, y'all? She fed a bitch. One thing about being pregnant is people gon' feed you, and that's the best part of pregnancy. The other part about pregnancy is being active. I was not an active person at all, but I was trying to be active for my baby and do some type of exercising. But baby, I was tired. That little baby was whooping my ass. I just wanted to lay down. Look at my baby. Look at my baby. He's so cute. You're so cute, Jelly Bean. I had a nightly routine for my baby. When we would take showers, I would rub him and I would talk to him. Some days I'd play music for him, but I was always connected to him. But that's what I would do at night. And then that's when he would move the most. I was 7 months pregnant, and you know what that means? Baby shower time. You want to know what else that means? Almost time for his little ass to come outside. But my baby shower was cool. I didn't really want one anymore because I kept getting into it with my child's father. And he basically made me go to the baby shower. And I went, and it's all right. I put my best face on. And I was talking to everybody and I was eating. I barely sat my ass down because shit, I just wanted to get a chance to talk to everybody. But overall, a lot of people showed up for my son, and I love that and I appreciate that. And I'll never forget who came, who showed their face, and who brought him things. 31 weeks. We is almost there. Almost. Third trimester, I was over being pregnant. It was hot as fuck down here. I was hot as fuck, bones cracking, back aching. Baby, he was doing it all to me, and I was tired. I was ready for his little ass to come out because he was beating me the fuck up. That is heartbeat.
147. He is.
Another thing that you do in third trimester is you start nesting. And baby, I wasn't going outside or nothing. I was preparing for this baby. I was washing clothes, washing bottles, setting up, doing it all. Not going well between me and my child's father. I had made a promise to myself during that last trimester that I would not let my baby feel any sadness. I would just 100% focus on his arrival. I wouldn't think about anything negative because that's all we had been going on was a fucking roller coaster. And I had been going to therapy my entire pregnancy, and I just feel like whatever I did was never enough. This isn't how I envisioned my first pregnancy, but like You realize that a lot of people are selfish, and you just have to take things for what they are and focus on yourself and focus on your baby. And I'm glad I realized that the final trimester. I wish I had known that the other 2 trimesters, but once again, this is all a learning experience because I don't have any children. This is my first child. And to see how my life just drastically changed in a year and how quick I had to adjust to a lot of things, mainly becoming a mom. But kudos to people that do it back to back because I can't do that shit again. Baby, the countdown had been on. I was ready to get this baby up out of me. I was drinking the little TikTok drink, and it was like the pregnancy tea and some fucking coconut water and some cranberry and some pineapple. Like, I tried that shit and it was working, but like, I didn't see the progress. I thought that was supposed to help the baby come out. Baby did not come out. Another thing that I was doing while I was pregnant was I was watching like a lot of cartoons so that my baby would be familiar with those cartoons when he came out. Similar to hearing the voices from inside the womb, you're going to figure out who those people are when you come out. So that's what I was doing. And my baby was so active at night, like he would rarely move in the daytime. And I also made him a playlist of different music that I noticed he moved to at night. He even like a little bit
Yeah,
of
show them how crazy you are,
this out
Georgie.
west baby,
Let's
okay? He
go.
was born in Texas, but he from out west, okay?
Don't stop now, Mr. Man. He was just kicking the shit out of me.
Well, look how far we've come. Maternity clothes. I just knew that if I put on a wig when I had a baby, I just knew that bitch was gonna slide off. So I ended up giving myself some braids. And you know, it took me like 4 or 5 days to do that shit because I was tired, running out of breath, arms hurting, back hurting. I couldn't do it no more. But when it comes to my braids, I don't pay to get them done. I do it myself. So close to the finish line, and it seemed like it was dragging because my baby's original due date was July 21st. But I was getting induced, so I was just waiting on his ass to come out. And y'all know that TikTok juice I was drinking? Oh, baby, it almost sent me into labor. When I tell you I was turning into the goddamn exorcist, and we was in that hospital for like 6 hours just for them to send me home because they said that I wasn't dilated enough. I was pissed because I was ready for this baby to come out. A lot of people kept telling me to breathe, to be calm, to do exercises before the baby comes because you don't want to stress the baby out. So I was like, okay. So I was doing all that shit. But again, I'm impatient. I want you to come out. But I also was trying to figure out how the fuck was he finna come out? Like, he really finna come out of my coochie? I could still do that. He's huge, and he only 36 feet. Now remember at the beginning of this video, my stomach was real small. That motherfucker got big, and I was ready for him to come out. But I already expressed how I was ready for him to come out. But I really was just chilling, relaxing, and having my way until he got out because, baby, I kept begging my child's father, could he give me this? Could he give me that? I kept eating. I did not stop eating or drinking Starbucks. I laid off the coffee for sure, but I made sure I was getting me a mango dragon fruit.
First trimester of pregnancy is really just throwing up and getting used to being pregnant. Second trimester of pregnancy is being able to relax. You get to do a little bit more. You have a little bit more energy to do shit. Can even handle eating some food. But third trimester, you just be ready for the baby to come out. Like, you just be over being pregnant by third trimester. We made it to induction day. We had our close family fly down here for the birth of Jelly Bean, because that's what I had been calling him. And I was in regular labor for about 8 hours, and I was in active labor for about 30-40 minutes. Like, my baby came out so fast. But like, I was so bored waiting for him to come out. But I called the nurses and I told them, like, hey, I got a shit. Because I got the epidural. But I'm like, I know I got a boo-boo. They checked under the gown. While I was crowning, it was a baby coming out. And I was like, a baby? The baby's coming? And he came out in 6 pushes. And guess what? George Raphael Thomas V was born July 8th, 6:34 a.m. Now the pregnant part was over. Having a baby, it just happened so fast. I couldn't believe I was a mom. Like, I had a baby. This is who I had been building a bond with for 9 months. And I love being a mom. Like, I tell so many people, like, yeah, it gets hard and it was a really big adjustment. But like, I truly do love being a mom. Like, the shit that I have got accomplished, the shit that I have endured and gone through, like, I've enjoyed every bit of being this boy's mom. And I just know there's so much more to do. There's so much more to go. And I'm just truly blessed. And this was my first year in Dallas. Thank you guys for watching and listening to me as I talked about my first year in Dallas, me becoming a mom, and some more shit. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe to my channel. And I'm going to continue to keep you guys updated.